All right, here's something we need. The Rick in Buffalo update. The next best thing to Rick in Buffalo calling with a Rick in Buffalo update is Silk calling with a Rick in Buffalo update, provided it's the real Silk and not some fake Silk calling about the hot dog king in Maine. Come on!
Come on.
Let's go to Huntington Beach. This is the real thing. Silk, what's up, brah?
What's up, brah?
Dude, tell me how you're feeling. Tell me how last night went. I got to hear details. What's going on?
Brad, thanks for letting me follow those two stellar calls. So I get back into town from a week in Cabo just to get ready to set up for Rick and Buffalo coming here. And it's been awesome so far, but I do need to say, I didn't even know Rammstein had more than one song. I love learning something new on your show. Next, you're going to tell me that the guys who do Sandstorm have a greatest hits album. But yeah, so Rich Flores left a big cooler of Jenny Cream ales for him at his Airbnb. So Rick and his family get an Airbnb. It's like 6 blocks from my house, bro. It's killer. So Rick decides to hit up Duke's at the pier, and I'm like, bro, let's grab a beer. So I find him wandering around the Northside Beach parking lot, bro, in that Goo Goo Dolls shirt. And, I mean, he sticks out like a sore thumb right down there. But Rick's a great dude, and everyone on Twitter is giving him a hard time saying, come on, bro, you've got a regular voice. But let me tell you, yeah, he's got a fairly regular voice, but it takes him 2 seconds to get up to 900 decibel, brah. He was turning heads in the bar when he was talking about the Bills. He sounds like he gargled with a shot glass of gravel, brah, but it was awesome. Raider Mike's in town also, so we hung out with him last night. I think we're going to do something again tonight. And then, of course, we've got this big pool party on Friday, brah, at Corey and Karas's house, and then Kit's place Friday night. HB's best kept secret dive bar, bro. It's going to be hot. Do you have any questions you want me to ask Rick, bro? Anything I can pass along to him, bro?
All right, so did he try to fight anybody last night?
No, but he did. We were doing a scope from this little place called Driftwood around the corner from my house, and Rich Flores doesn't like the place. He thinks there's like meth addicts there. So in the bar, there's like maybe 15 people in there. He yells out, Rich doesn't like coming here because he thinks it's full of meth addicts, and every single person turned around and went crazy. But we salvaged it by I went on the jukebox and played a bunch of Goo Goo Dolls B-sides for him, and like 10th Avenue Freeze Out by Springsteen, brah. He was cavelling, brah. He was so stoked.
Silk is joining us to talk about Rick. That's so great. So, I'm curious, Rick's from Buffalo, Silk. So when he comes to HB, what's his reaction? Does he think because, I'd have to explain HB. It's not Newport Beach. It's not Crystal Cove. It's not Laguna. What was his reaction to HB?
He's digging it because I live downtown. Rick is staying downtown. So you're right. My wife sometimes grumbles when she hears your description of HB, but she didn't always live here. I've lived here my whole life. You're right. There's a lot of parts of HB that are nice, and there's been a ton of redevelopment, but there are some gritty spots to HB. Sometimes people will throw the hands. Sometimes people will burn a couch. There's little pockets, Brad. So I know what you mean when you describe it. So I think my wife's just worried about you driving down our property value, but really, your description of HB is great. So Rick fits in perfectly. He likes a little grimy, gritty area, and where we're going to be partying tomorrow night at Kit's place, which clones, if you want to check in on our tour and Rick's tour, just follow. If you don't follow Rick, follow me at Silk Bra. Make sure you put the H on the end. It's not a female support garment. It's bra, as in pigeon from Hawaii, yeah, brada. So we're going to be at a cool dive bar. It's got the jukebox, pool tables, but it's perfect for Rick, and he's really digging it, bro.
So don't go anywhere. First of all, great call. 2 things really quickly. Make sure the wife understands this, and she should, but make sure she understands it. Man, I'm coming from a good place. I love HB. I love HB. I'm not in any way disrespecting HB. I'm just saying there are parts of HB that are really, really nice, and there are parts of HB where you could get the hands. It's kind of a gritty place. You know this. So I don't know if you know this or not. Tell me if you do, and I won't take offense. I don't know if a lot of people know this. I grew up on the west side, then moved to the valley, but I was born, the first house I ever lived in as an infant was in HB. Jim Rome lived in Huntington Beach as an infant.
Bro, dude, of course, bro. I mean, I think you mentioned it a few months back or whatever, because, I am a consumer of the Jim Rome content, bro.
Good.
So I hear everything. And I'm a historian, of course, bro, by trade. So I knew that, bro. Because all great things come from HB, bro. I've been here my whole life.
I want to make sure everybody knows that. So let me jump in because Elk's coming up next. Kits. They're going to be partying at Kits tomorrow night in HB. Like, I don't know. It's kind of a weird deal. Good job, Silk. Really good job. I'm just saying, there are parts of HB that are gritty, dirty, where you will get the hands or give the hands. All right, when we come back, Elk joins us. There's your Rick and Buffalo update. Got in last night. They had a good time. They're going again tonight. But the big night, the big throwdown's tomorrow at Kits in HB. I don't know, fellas. I'm thinking about it. Kind of, sort of, not really.